distress. Sometimes it's quiet. Crisis isn't always loud and brazen. There are few things more disturbing, more life-altering than a family in crisis. Whether it's traumatic stress, addiction, depression or anxiety, sleep disorders or psychosis, the road to recovery begins with community.
In 1974, the then Gary Community Mental Health Center came into existence. It was established as a part of the legislation that was enacted, I believe, in 1967, where the move was to get persons who experience mental illnesses out of state hospitals, state institutions, and bring them back to their communities and have them treated in the communities. And so since that time, when we opened our doors in 1980, we established our first facility here at 1100 West 6th Avenue and provided a variety of services to help people to overcome mental illness and addictive disorders.
Treatment at Edgewater is individualized. We know that each and every person who comes through our doors has a unique story and unique challenges. Our goals, however, never waver, to help everyone overcome obstacles that affect their ability to function effectively and productively in their daily lives. This is the same for the youngest to the eldest of those we serve.
When you walk into this place, even the people in so many positions, from the lowest to the highest, they are all so friendly, so kind, so caring. They come up to you, good morning, how are you? They talk to your child, even up to the security guard, to the very highest. They show the care of the person. And you find too many places like that. They really care and give so much effort in helping the children and the families to get them together again.
What Edgewater has done for us is help me with my son's behavior. Also, my son was being bullied out of school. That was bringing him to tears, depression. He's already has a lot of problems.
Edgewater is a nice place. It makes me calm, and now when we be separated, I don't have more time to concentrate and get focused, and them have patience for me. And I just like Edgewater. I don't ever want to go back to regular school. I like it at Edgewater.
We have addictions counselors, we have peer support specialists, we have case managers, we have people who are specialized in working with children, adolescents, and youth and their families, therapists, and we have parent support partners, because we do services in the home and the community with the families that we serve, and we understand that the parents sometimes need an advocate and a support and somewhat of a mentor to be able to help them deal with the special needs of their children.
The Edgewater difference begins with respect. The South Shore Commons is a safe place to call home, a caring place to seek on-site behavioral and primary care treatment, a warm place to rebuild a life. In 2014, Edgewater welcomed its first tenants into Edgewater South Shore Commons, a 60-unit, surface-enriched housing complex.
We have a formula, and that formula equals we offer treatment to those who are in need, plus providing housing for as many of those that need the housing, plus a stability in their lives. And to us, this would equal a success story.
Because I've been in Edgewater, been coming here for 24 years, ever since I had these incidents. I love the staff because they treat me like I wanted to be treated. They probably love me because I treat them the way they want to be treated. I like to treat people equal.
I want the people to know that we are like unsolicited superheroes for the fact that we rescue the clients. We help them in their time of need. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 o'clock, even on the weekends, we are there to help them.
Respect opens the door to compassion, to empathy, to partnership. You see it on the faces of our residents and our staff. We are a community. The emergency room is a great resource for the community. It is designed to provide immediate treatment for acute physical illness and trauma. Unfortunately, for many urban communities, the ED also serves as a catch-all for non-emergent conditions, including individuals with a primary diagnosis of mental illness and addiction.
Our goal is rapid stabilization of psychiatric conditions so that an individual can return home with resources and a plan for the future.
The goodness, I tell you what, the one goodness of Edgewater is the form of family. When you have places such as this, when you're dealing with emotional issues, and to be brought in and felt like family, that's not normal for these type of institutions. So that's one thing that Edgewater did for me the day that I went there. Because I went there with kind of like a mindset of, oh, I'm gonna be judged and things like that, and they did not do that. So I wanna say this, they made me feel like family. They made me feel like they cared. The gentleman who runs it, I wanna say Ron, I remember speaking with him and I was telling him, look, I'm an entrepreneur and my insurance doesn't really coincide. He's like, look, let me take care of you. And then the best part, I was the very, very first client for REC. And I'm telling you, and I can recognize it when I'm giving my seminars to our children because I pour my heart out and I have no distractions. And I owe that to the help from Edgewater. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank Edgewater for what they did for Darwin.
The number one priority of the Rapid Access Center, or RAC, is to stabilize a consumer in crisis. This can be done in less than 24 hours or can take more than 2 weeks. What makes RAC unique is that it goes beyond the crisis to addressing the consumer's other potential needs: insurance, outpatient treatment for continued treatment, primary care linkage, and housing needs.
The opioid use disorder is definitely something that of a major concern, not only to, I would say, me as a director of a treatment facility, but as our community as well. We're finding an increased level of young people overdosing on heroin due to the purity, and we also find that the influences from Chicago over into the Indiana area is totally saturating our area with this drug of choice.
Well, when I was out there using, I was a complete mess, and my daughter pretty much was my reason, and myself, my life was more important than the drug. And I had heard about Turning Point, so I had went and signed up and started treatment, and at first it was kind of difficult. But as I got stabilized, this program just completely helped me out so much, where I got 14 years clean. And I thank God for that every single day. Because without him and the program, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
You know, where I see Edgewater in the future is continuing to be a resource in Northwest Indiana, a resource for people who are seeking quality care and seeking to improve their lives and the lives of their families. You know, our tagline is restoring lives, strengthening families, and that's really what we're all about. And so as we focus on our strategic plan, our strategic initiatives, we want to be able to identify what the needs are in our community, the healthcare needs, and where we best fit in, working with the numerous partners within the communities, as we've done in the past, to bring services to the community that can help us to improve overall. You know, we want to impact community well-being in a very positive way.
Edgewater Behavioral Health Services, recovering lives, restoring families.